2, 1. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Super Turtle 12 here with another awesome review here, and I have something super special today. I'm super pumped about this, guys. This is the Attack on Titan female Titan. It's the fighting version. It has this like long name statue. This is the largest statue that I now own. Excuse me. She is clocking in or measuring in at about, I want to say, close to 35-40 inches. She is a gorgeous statue, just phenomenal. Right here, I'm comparing her to Master Chief here. That I also purchased. He didn't look like this though. I custom painted him because I didn't like his toy green color. But if you look here, she outsizes him in terms of height and in terms of weight. She's extremely heavy, guys. I almost hurt my back, and I do exercise a lot. And just trying to put her into this like lowered position, I was just like, oh man, I feel like I'm gonna hurt my back here. I think she weighs about 30 to 40 pounds. Her base is also kind of dodgy, only because her heel, the little peg that goes into her heel, barely fits into the base, but it's just the sheer weight of her keeps her down. But I was worried that she was gonna like tip over, but as long as you don't like punch her, she should be okay. But yeah, here I'm just giving you different angles of her with different lighting. And if my camera does kind of shudder or flicker, guys, or kind of go out of focus, don't kill me. I am using this new DSLR camera, and I'm learning all the features about it. And I hope that each video that comes out, I'll do a better job at it. Still working with the lighting, but I am trying to buy some special lamps so I can have lighting and you won't have this like darkness and light kind of fading in and out. But yeah, just the just the contour she has are just so elegant and dominant at the same time. If you just look at her back, you can see all the muscles, the rippling of the muscles, you know. And it's weird. I show you a closer shot right now, but the red paint on her skin looks like muscle, but it's actually textured sculpt. So you'll see right now when I pan in, you can actually see the lines running through the skin, which is really awesome, and especially the obliques and the abdominal muscles and the legs. It's really dominant, so it just looks sick. It looks awesome. And I also put Mikasa there to kind of scale for a thematic effect. If you do watch the anime series, I do think Mikasa should be slightly smaller, like maybe half the size of that, or even smaller than that. But it just goes to show you how large this figure is. Yeah. Her hair is like a greenish color. I think it's supposed to be more blonde, but this is kind of like a blondish green. I'm not sure if I will repaint it. I might give it a shot, but that's something I gotta really think about, because she wasn't cheap, but she was not as expensive as what I thought she'd be. I picked her up on Amazon for about $500, and I did not think she was gonna be this large, like this tall or this heavy. So that was a surprise to me, and you'll see some pictures where I actually start opening her out of the box, and she's just this like colossal size statue. I wasn't used to this. The closest thing I was gonna get to her was gonna be the Prime 1 Studio Bane. But once Sideshow revealed their Bane, I kind of, I canceled my Prime 1 Studios Bane, and I'm waiting for the edition size for the Sideshow Bane. Only because, for me, that Bane looked really sick. It looked awesome, but I do wish he had different arm sets instead of different head sculpts. Like I like his head sculpts were like without the mask, and then with the mask, and he has like no expression, and then with the mask, and he looks angry. So I just felt the Bane one was better, but yeah, guys, the paint application was spot on with the female Titan here. I think I only found maybe one or two just kind of slight minor mispaints, stuff that I can actually go back and just touch up. So yeah, they're just giving you another look at her legs. Getting a lot of shots here, guys, just because I was super excited, not just because of my camera, but of getting this statue, which is I have a lot of pride right now because I'm like, yes, it's like the big leagues in a way. But I do want to get a Prime 1 statue, guys, but it's more like I have to like every single head sculpt. I have to like every single thing about it before I drop that much money down for it. Like, this was half the price of a Prime 1. And here's the weird thing. She comes in one solid piece. Okay, there. I think I'm showing you the side angle for her face. There you go. Yeah, just so you can see it. Yeah, there we go. I'm talking about like the lines in her sculpt. But yeah, she comes in one solid piece, which is, it has pros and cons. The pros, in my opinion, is that it makes it a seamless statue. There are no seams anywhere on her. But it's also cons because when she arrived, the packaging was pretty much banged up. She came in a box the size of like a Christmas tree box, and it had dents in it. It looked like it had been through some stuff. I guess when they originally shipped it to the seller in Amazon, it shipped from overseas, I guess, to get there, and then from there they shipped it to me. So when I got the box, the shipper was already banged up, and as soon as I opened a couple of seams, it just kind of fell apart. And her display box, which I didn't get a chance to show you here, also fell apart, but it was mostly just a black box with stickers on it, like official licensing stickers. But the thing that scared me, and this is the one imperfection she has, but I'm working on fixing it, is that the styrofoam she was put in was very cheap. I guess they went all gun ho on the actual statue, and they held back on like their shipping accommodations, I would say, because when I got her, the front of her hair, her bangs were chipped and broken off. So if you look at her here, some of you may not have noticed, but you can see her face in the actual image. She's supposed to have these two running bangs over her left eye, which had broken off. So I'm working on, getting some putty, soldering them a little bit, making them a little bit shorter, because I do like that you can see her actual face. So it kind of does work for me a little bit. So I might just make a couple of edges on her hair there, just to kind of let you see her face, because it would be hidden under there. Yeah, see, I'm pointing it out right there in the video. So that did kind of break my heart, and I did contact the seller, so I hope they can at least give me a slight refund. Hopefully money to at least buy this material that I do need. So I may or may not make a video of that. I'm not sure. But I'm really excited about this figure, guys. So excited. And if there's any like large scale statue you have that you love, please tell me what it is in the comments below. I really want to know, because I've always seen this argument on videos where people say larger is not better. You'll have the larger item with larger problems. You'll get to see those mistakes more. But with this one, with this particular statue, I didn't see those mistakes, and unfortunately, she did come a little bit damaged, but it's something that I can fix, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, but it would have been great if she did come with alternate head sculpts, like an angry or a shouting one would have been awesome, So this is a statue that I think can be improved on. If they had maybe changed or given you a head sculpt with, or it's like a faceplate where half the head would come off, and the bangs would be flushed back, and maybe her nose and her eyes or her brows are like furrowed, and her mouth is gaping open like she's shouting. I think that would have been sick if they could have done that. But the way it is now, I'm content with it, guys. I love it. But please tell me, what do you think about larger scale statues? I guess she would be the equivalent to a 1/3 scale statue. Obviously, she's a titan that's hundreds or like a few meters high, you know. But I just want to know what you guys have and what your opinions are on larger scale statues, because I would like to get into collecting them, but they are extremely heavy, they are very delicate, and they take up a lot of space. So I'm not sure if maybe she's an exception in terms of her height and weight, or if things like Prime One's Deathstroke, come this heavy and with any imperfections because of the size. But nearing the end of my footage here, guys, it's going to be followed with some close-up shots that I took. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. This was new for me, trying out some new technology, trying out some new addition, a new a series of statue for me here. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay super, and remember, always for the glory of humanity.